Hello, what is up, everybody? This is a last minute. We're a little bit late, but we're gonna get to it today. We're gonna be talking about Ton Chain Summer. I think that, and the market thinks that Ton is the next wave. So we're gonna go through this video. I'm gonna break down everything about Ton, why you should be looking at Ton as well, how to bridge and move over to Ton, and some of the best coins on there as well. How you doing, Mr. M?
Love it. Always be happy and glad to be with you, man. We're going to smash it today. It's going to be a good video. Like you said, kind of we grabbed it for last minute, but we wanted to show up because we promised once a week. So there you are.
Exactly. I've been grinding on my ton projects at the moment. You can see the bags all night. So I woke up and it was already like 11 o'clock, and I was just like delirious. And I said to my missus, I said, "What day is it today?" She's like, "Wednesday." I was like, "Oh fuck!"
I know the feeling, bro. I know the feeling. I think the next 12 months are going to be life-changing. So guys, pay attention, subscribe to the channel, because me and Terrell is going to get at it weekly, right? We're going to do this thing live show weekly. So stay tuned and stay prepared.
Can I share my screen?
Yeah, go for it. It's happening now.
So the first bullish thing right now is that Ton yesterday broke the $8 mark. Right now we're sat at $7.90. We've been going absolutely parabolic now since its creation, and this is setting pace for one of the biggest coins on CoinMarketCap right now. If you can see here, Ton is actually number 8. Now Ton is the first layer 1 in the top 10 that is not yet listed on Coinbase or Binance. So when people are looking for proof and evidence that the whole chain is early, well, the coin itself isn't even easily accessible. If you want to bridge over to Ton, you really and truly can't do it that easy, because you can't just go on your Coinbase or on your Binance, buy Ton and bridge it over. You have to go on other exchanges like KuCoin, for example, even like Gate.io, BitGet, and like other like tier 2, tier 3 exchanges. So this means that it will have a stage where it goes even higher, right? Even higher. If we look at the market cap of Ton right now, we're sat at about 19 billion. And if you look at Ethereum's sat at 401 billion. Now remember, Solana is in the middle, and Solana has already flipped Ethereum in terms of total transactions and people active on the network. So if it's safe to assume that Solana increases, Ethereum increases, well, somebody needs to take this third spot. And I genuinely believe that it is Ton. That means Ton itself still, in my opinion, has a 2 to 5x in value over the next 6 to 8 months. If you watch Mr. M's podcast and you study it, you guys will already know that we still have 6 months left before we see a parabolic rise. And one of the biggest things mentioned in this podcast is the fact that the bull market doesn't actually begin until we have obliterated the last all-time highs. And we recently just did that. So that means that we are in the cusp of the bull market. And you can see that, right? First of all, guys, I recommend check the description, subscribe to Mr. M. This podcast, how many views have they got now?
Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. Almost 25,000 views. That video is going crazy. Like, British Hodl is such a cool guy. We actually went for a cigar after. Beautiful cigar he gave me. He's been aging it in his own cell, whatever. I'm not an expert in cigars. I don't smoke, but whenever now and then there is an occasion, I'll take the invitation, especially when there is a connoisseur coming in. So yeah, check it out, guys. Because, by the way, these Wednesdays are going to be a ping pong in between Tarel's channel and my channel. So if you don't want to miss some of those, make sure to subscribe to both channels. Yeah, indeed.
Yes, 100%. What we're doing here is we're mixing it and matching it. I know I mentioned on last show is that how I grew up in this space is I grew up from actually looking at long form podcast content and learning from people who have 10, 15, 20 years experience in the financial markets. That helps you move a lot faster because you're learning from people that are more experienced. And when you watch shows like this, these shows are great. They're very educational. They're going to show you practical information. But a lot of times you need to hear the theory and understand how to gain conviction. And you do that from podcasts just like this channel.
Yeah, thanks, bro. I agree. Sometimes I actually have it. I also have it on Spotify and iTunes and all the platforms. I'm on Amazon Music. Sometimes I'm just like, I find other people like me, they do podcasts. Maybe when I'm in the gym, when I'm driving, instead of listening to music, I actually like to to have something educational on the background, because it's kind of now is the time, guys. Now we have like 12, maybe 20 months before everything goes back to a dark and cold winter. So I wouldn't sleep on any of those informations, because like Tyrell said, now it's time. The party is about to begin, right? So it's the most fun piece.
Exactly, exactly. And speaking about that, one of the biggest things I say to people is, if you was to create a portfolio 8 months ago and you sat down and you said, right, I want to pick the biggest memes on each chain, and I'm going to buy, even with 10% of my overall portfolio, I'm just going to pick all the biggest memes. I want to ask you guys, how much money do you think you would have made? Well, the answer is you'd probably be one of the smartest investors of the past 100 years, because you would be in Dogecoin, you'd be in SHIB, you'd be in Pepe, you'd be in Whiff, Bonk, Floki, Brett, Book of Meme, Dog on Runes, Meme, Pepe coins, the list goes on. And if you look at any of these coins, let's take Dog with Hat, for example. 8 months ago, it was only just created,
Damn,
right? Since then, it's up over 1,000x, right?
crazy.
So exactly, it's ridiculous, and I've realized that there's a trick to this, right? The trick is you pick the chains, you pick the early memes on the chains, and you understand that when people come and bridge over to these chains, the only reason why they're bridging is to buy the memes. People ain't bridging to buy the next AI play on base chain, right? They're not. But they'll bridge to buy a meme, right? And when you look at the chain data and you look at the on-chain data, I think DeFi Alarm is it loading? Perfect. So when you look at Ton, for example, Ton chain right now is tiny. The TVL is up quite a bit since last time. Last time it was 640. So we're up another 50 million in the past week, but it's still very small. It's 976 million. The total amount of users on Ton, according to their website, is 900 million. So there is less than $1 per user on Ton. Actually, logs in Telegram and uses the Ton chain on the network, right? That means that Ton is the next wave, right? It's very similar to how Solana was. If you look at Solana, where it was here, well, that was where it was right here, and then you're seeing parabolic rise, right? The same thing is happening to Ton right now. And when people bridge over to Ton, well, they're going to need to buy meme coins, right? And we were just saying earlier, Mr. M, it's like, you can't be everywhere. When you're producing content, when you're growing a business, when you're doing stuff, you can't be on Ton chain, the master of the bloody Solana meme coins, bloody, I don't know, on BSC, on base chain. It's too much, right?
Yeah, there is a lot happening. So, but that's why you need to follow Tyrell, right? And follow those live shows, because Tyrell is going to give you the sauce, the secret sauce that you need to know.
Exactly. And it creates an opportunity for new people that might not have a lot of money or that want to really deep dive into an industry, because not everybody has the time to sit and bridge and go in the telegrams or go in the discords and do shit. Not everybody has time for that. So that gives you an opportunity to get in before it gets easier to bridge. Eventually, guys, it'll be easy to bridge to Ton, right? And everybody will have a Ton wallet and everybody will use it. The TVL on this will be like 4 or 5 billion. By that time, these meme coins, one of these will be a Ton meme. Now, I seen that vision and I decided to create one, because if I look at this, you have Dogecoin, obviously its own chain. You have a bit of SHIB, Pepe, Dog with Heart, right? You have Brett. All of these represent their own chain, right? There is none here that represent Ton chain yet. So I decided to make one. Now, I built a meme coin on Ton. We founded a community takeover, which is called TCAT. And I also founded my own meme, which is called Ton Season, to represent the season on chain. Now, all of this actually came from a tweet from the founder of Jupiter, Meow. And Meow basically said this. He said, look, we're going to move from a PvP mindset to a PPP. And this is one of the most important shifts in crypto. A PPP mindset is all about communities wanting other people to win, whereas a PvP mindset is shilling to other people to use as your exit liquidity. Now, I'm not going to go through all of it, but when we compare, two different communities, if you compare, for example, the Bitcoin community to the Solana meme coin community, you can see the difference. You can see why the Bitcoin community always win, because they're a tight-knit group of people who genuinely have conviction and they understand what they're investing into. And that's why for cycles and cycles and cycles, it's only grown. You're never going to see Bitcoin at $1,000 again. Nobody will ever sell it for that, right? And go ahead.
No, I was about to say, yeah, it was funny. We did a moon show yesterday, and someone was saying there is a CME gap at 9K, and I was like, yeah, bro, you know what? if you are, you know, the meme of the skeleton waiting for the price to enter, it's like, hey, no financial advice. You do you, bro. I wouldn't wait $9,000 Bitcoin because it's not going to happen. I don't think.
Exactly. Like it's just not going to happen. And the thing is I didn't really truly understand that this type of thing can be created until I launched this project. Because when I first got into the meme coin side, because you already know, right? I come from the venture capital side, investing in private sales, blah, 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 blah. So I never really messed around with memes until this cycle. And when I came into the space, a lot of people were building meme coin projects. They would have teams and they'd be like, guys, look, we're going to build this meme coin, blah, 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 blah. They'd launch and it wouldn't last 3 months. And I'd be sat there, I'd be like, guys, come on, you told me you're coming on this project to do things, and they blame it on other people. It's like that meme where we're all pointing the fingers, Spider-Man, you know, and they're like, no, it's your fault. They're like, no, it's your fault. And
Yeah.
you know, it's just toxic and it's not good for the community. At the end of the day, I'm trying to build the biggest community in crypto right now, focused on education. And I can't do that if the people that we're talking about, the projects that we're speaking about, are not building real things. And it's funny because Meow released that tweet at the exact same time when all of this stuff was happening. So it's kind of like he's the casino, he's the house, and he's seen this and he's like, guys, this isn't what we signed up for here, right? And bear in mind, he runs the biggest exchange on Solana. He didn't have to do that. He could have sat back and just cashed in on the fees from both sides, but he didn't. He said, we need to look for the 0.0001% of communities, right? And these communities, in the long term, will make the most money and they'll thrive. So I built Tonka and I built TSC all around the same white paper and the same vision. And yesterday, Meow actually retweeted me. He said he wants to attend the spaces,
Amazing.
right? Which is crazy.
That's amazing. That's really. But you said it so well in the beginning when you said each token has its own representation of, like a meme, for example, Brat. You know, we know it's base. You know, you have your Pepes, you have your Doge, you have your Sheep, your Bonkers and Solana, each representing a chain. And Ton is here to stay, I believe. So we are indeed missing that flag carrier, you know, saying, hey, we represent the people, the meme. And I think it's now time, a fantastic time, like you looked into the price and market cap, to start study this thing. Guys, every cycle, I've been here 11 years in crypto. Every cycle you have an opportunity. We've seen DeFi Summer, we've seen NFTs, now we've seen the meme, right? So you need to look forward, because like Terrell said in the beginning, at some point when everyone is going to use Ton, then it's too late, quote, right? So you want to go before. An opportunity presents itself when you are the first to show up. If you show up late, then the opportunity is gone. So I wouldn't sleep on Ton. I wouldn't sleep on all this meme, because money can be printed, money can be made here. You know, it's an interesting opportunity to at least do some research. I'm not saying to go and invest and buy, just at least please study into it, right?
Yeah. Yes, because that's what it's about. When I speak about PPP, I genuinely believe in the vision. I've read the white paper. I understand what it means. And it's not just about aping into things. If you ape into things, you don't understand. What it's about is developing conviction into what you're actually getting involved with, because you're not looking to trade things. When people jump on meme coins on Solana, they trade it. They put $20 in and they take it out after a 2-3x. You know, they're like, hooray, we've done it. I'm not doing that here. What I'm doing is exactly what you said, is I'm investing and I'm finding the biggest memes on Ton. I will be a part of the next SHIB, the next WIF, the next Pepe on Ton chain, right? Whether it takes now with Tonka at TSC, you know, or whether it's the next wave or the next wave, right? And when you're focused on this PPP narrative, you actually understand the difference in market caps, because look, if you look at Pepe's 4.5 billion. $10 million to 4.5 billion is still 450x. everybody wins across all ways when you're actually in a long-term meme. I seen Dog with Hat. I seen Kyle Chasse speak about it at 10 mil again. And I thought, how can a Dog with Hat be $10 million? Like, no way it can go higher. And he was like, bro, it's going to $1 billion.
Yeah.
Right? He's now got $4.5 million in WIF, right? From what, 45 or like 50 grand. It's ridiculous, you know, and it goes to show that when you're looking at these memes, like for example, Tonka, right? Tonka launched at $1,000 market cap. It's now 11 million. People will look at this. It's unbelievable, right?
Yeah.
And it's all the suppliers out there. It was a fair launch. It was below $10,000 market cap for days, right? All the people invested in this thing understand the vision, and the meme is based on meow. That's why the narrative is so perfect, right? When you look at something that is $10 million, you have to compare it not to the market cap of other meme coins. You have to compare it to the market cap of the other blue chips on the network, right? Because again, 10 mil to a bill, 100x. Right? And this is why with this PPP style of things, and when you're focused on other people, you realize that you end up winning as a result anyway, right? Because if somebody can get in at 10 mil, and for example, like a Kyle, for example, can put 45 grand in or 100 grand, and when it goes to $1 billion, he's got 4.5 million. He still makes money. You, by being a part of this thing at $10 million and holding, also make part of that money. You make another 100x on what you have, right? But when you're focused on PvP, and it's like, you know, I could come up to you, for example, Mr. M, and I could say, yo, Mr. M, I want to get you in on this, right? I'm going to give you a supply. I'm going to pay you 20, 30 grand. Let's get in. Let's do it. Then you're like, well, okay, cool. You know, we can work with it because you trust me. But on the side, I'm like selling like this, sell, while you're talking about it. That's PvP. And that's why most of these memes don't last too long.
Yeah, that's why they see pump and dumps, right? Whether PPP is player pumping player, like you said. So that's the side you want to be next to. I also like what you said in the beginning. So there is always a narrative to begin, followed by a chain who takes the trophy for a period of time. Now, we've seen Solana going complete bananas, right? So people will migrate. I mean, I'm not saying Solana is not going to do well. Solana is going to do well. And there's going to be people selling and buying certain different coins. But there's going to be new chains coming in. They will offer you opportunities to make a higher return. And Ton, to be honest, seems to be like prime for these taking. I don't know if you agree, but it feels like everything's about to collide into one point, which is going to lead to an interesting summer.
Yeah, like just look at the on-chain data. We're going parabolic. You know, we're going parabolic. And people that come over to this chain, they need a meme to buy. So if you look right now, Tonka is actually the #1 cat meme on Tonchain. The #1, right?
Amazing.
We was trending on Dex. We was trending #2, right underneath another coin, which is called Notcoin, which is $1 billion.
Yeah, I know Notcoin. Yeah, I heard about that one.
So when people come onto this chain, what they're going to do? They're going to buy the cat memes, right? They're going to buy they're going to look for the narratives. People are already making other memes about Tonka already, right? So we've already established ourselves in 5 days as a blue chip on Tonchain. Then when it comes over to Tonchain Summer, right? People are going to look for the meme of the chain. Well, that's Ton season, right? Because it represents the season that we're in. So both of these meme coins are working hand in hand. And as you can see, we're trending, right? We're #3 on TCAT, above Redo, by the way. And we're #5 on TSC.
That's incredible.
Right? Yeah. 2 of the biggest memes also launched on Gas Pump, which is the pump.fund of Gas Pump. So we've already breaking records every single day, right? But I genuinely do believe that we have the ability, if we work as a community, to build towards the goals of WIF, SHIB, and Pepe, because that is what a PPP community is. They're not, you know, no one sniped the supply, no one holds the majority. It's all for the community. And when we have calls, because Mr. M, I'm going to invite to one of these calls probably one time this week, right? we have calls where we've changed people's lives. Like people are coming on the call and they're crying. They're like, oh my God, you've changed my life. I've got kids. I've got blah, 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 blah. I prefer that than making $1 million myself, right? I prefer the people come in that have made, put $500 in and they've made 5-10 grand. And that's more than what they used to make in a year. Or maybe they've got rugged 20 times on Solana and now they're back in the game. That's the type of stuff that people in the community also care about, because when you have a group of people and they care more about making other people money than they care about themselves, that's when you know you're onto something right.
Yeah, that's, to me, it's success. Definition of success is exactly like you said. And I'd love to be on the call. It sounds amazing. It's a good thing to do, because at the end of the day, there is so many, and I've been experiencing a lot of rug pulls, and you put money into it for the sake of it. But if there is something who grinds you down, like community, that's like the best thing. I agree.
Exactly. And I even doxed my wallet here, right? So inspired by somebody called Crashes Clay. He's the person that is like behind Brett, right? He put $15,000 in and it went up to 5 million. And then he's also in like Redo and a few other ones. So he's made like $11 million. But he's doxed his whole portfolio, right? Which I feel like it's very good for these, lower liquidity coins, because you need to know who your top holders is, right? So you have a bit more trust. I'm the top holder for TCAT, and I doxed my whole wallet and put it on Twitter as well. So you can actually import this into your own thing, and you can see it. In fact, even if I go onto TonScan.
I love this, by the way. Well done on the doxing. So you are saying, hey, this is, you can check. We even say, guys, if you've never heard of it, don't trust, verify. There you have it. The man himself put his wallet. I mean, it's amazing,
Exactly.
bro.
Exactly. And people ask me, they said, well, surely you have other wallets. And do you know what I did? Before they even asked about it, I already put and I consolidated all of my wallets into this in a thread. So I was like, right, there's that. I've sent another 100 grand that I had in this wallet, sent another 50 grand that I had in this wallet. Like, I'm not stupid. I know that people are gonna check what's going on. So ahead of time, I've already consolidated all of my wallets in one specific place, and anybody can check them. Because again, when I say I can't authentically, right? I can't pull up on a call and say, guys, we're all a movement. We're all about PPP. We're all working together, right? While I'm dumping on you guys, or while I'm DCAing out, right? I can't do that, right?
Yep.
But what I can do is I can prove to you guys that I am really down for the vision.
I love that. This is really nice, because like you said, you're putting your wallet out there. So you just it's up for people to verify and see that you're not dumping. Actually, you are there to build, which is super nice.
Exactly. And you can go ahead, you can look at TonScan, you can paste my wallet, you can see the tokens there, 11 million TCAT. I think this is 47 million of Ton season. We're just still waiting for the verification from the chain, so we get it updated. And then these two, like, people are airdropping me tokens now as well. Never buy. I probably need to tweet this now because it's getting like that now. So never buy any tokens that people are airdropping me. These guys, they definitely will rug you as well. Do you know what it's like? I'm coming like who's that guy? I'm coming like the guy from Shib. The people start airdropping him tokens to the Shib wallet. Ryoshi. I'm coming like Ryoshi now.
Yeah. I mean, I wish there was a way for hide them or something, like, because at the end of for example, when you go into NFTs on Coinbase, you have the option to hide them so people don't see them. So hopefully people like building developers, they'll give you the option to say, hey, I mean, I guess in my opinion, the default should be hidden, and then you can decide to display it if you want.
Yes. I'll probably message Ton and see what they're doing, because this is getting big now. Right now, my tokens are worth about 1.6 million at this time. And again, it means nothing. I couldn't even sell them if I wanted to, because there's not enough liquidity. So it's all just numbers on the screen. What's more important is what we're doing here, and the fact that we're a part of this. Like, we're a part of increasing the TVL and getting more people on chain.
Yeah, that's really cool. Do you think we should maybe we can do it for next week? Maybe it would be nice to show people, maybe we can do it next week. I don't know if you agree, like a tutorial on how to buy TCAT, right?
Easy. So all you do is you go to ton.org You click use, you get a wallet. Okay, you pick either one of these wallets. You have @wallet and you have Ton Keeper. If you're inside of anywhere else apart from the US, you can use @wallet. If you're outside, you use Ton Keeper as well. This is like the MetaMask of Ton. Once you have it downloaded, you've imported your seed phrase. You buy Ton on any exchange. So you go to CoinMarketCap, you type in Ton. It literally takes 60 seconds. You buy it on any of these centralized exchanges. So you can buy it on BYBIT, Gate.io, KuCoin, BYBIT. The link for that is in the description. Any of these exchanges that you've bought it on, you withdraw it to the wallets, one or two. And then very simply, and also guys, they have Chrome extensions, macOS, Android, doesn't matter what you're on. And then you go on to Dex Tools, you look up Tonka, you pick the one with the most liquidity and market cap and make sure that it's lasted for the same amount of time. You copy the address here, or alternatively, you can just click DDoS right here. You paste it into the swap section here. Paste. Boop. Import
Magic.
the token.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's my SV1 wallet. And then boom, you can buy it. We'll buy, 2 Tonka right now.
Just guys, be careful, please, and make sure the address is the correct. Maybe we can actually link it in the description down below, the TCAT address, because there is so many fake. You want to make sure to have you know how many times it happened to me? Like I found into a meme coin and I went into whatever platform. I was just typing the ticker of the coin and I bought the wrong one. And then they don't let you sell it. They rug you. So be careful and make sure that you have the correct address, right?
Yes, I will leave the links in the description for Dex Screener, for TSC and Tonka, and then all you do is you just copy the contract address. Now, also, once you do that, the main thing is that you understand what PPP is. If you go in any of our Telegram channels, you put /PPP. We actually import and the bot messages you with this tweet as well, so you can learn it. And Meow also has a blog as well. Like he's very passionate about this too. He's wrote a whole blog on the whole crypto game and why it's it's just the wrong type of mindset. And he's also going into deep about, people will say that it's cynical or delusional, this type of mindset, but it is this mindset which creates the GMEs, the SHIBs, the Bitcoins, the ETHs, the Solanas. It doesn't matter about the token. It's about the people and the joint vision. People call it the hive mind, So that's what we're working on here. Again, guys, Ton is easily accessible on all of these exchanges. If you're somebody which you have, a large portfolio, you have a lot of liquidity, just buy a Ton and just wait, because if you look at the on-chain data, it's parabolic and it's still small. So it probably does have, to be fair, I don't know if it will outperform Bitcoin, because if it's going to make a 4 or 5x, I still think Bitcoin's got a 4 or 5x in it. But then it makes you think, go ahead.
Absolutely. If you look into the seasonality of Bitcoin, so guys, there is cycles in Bitcoin and in crypto every 4 years. There are moments in which there are projects they very well indeed outperform Bitcoin, not for a very long time, maybe like a month or something. And like you said, Bitcoin has maybe 4 or 5 axes, but those projects, they have a higher return because, even though they have higher risk, it comes with a side of the coin, right? But it makes sense, like to think in terms of return. I would definitely, I don't have any Toncoin in my portfolio, which I really want to sort it out and fix it. So maybe what we can do, Tyrell, we can make a video. I've seen people are asking for small learning videos. Maybe what we can do, we can make a video on my channel. So guys, make sure you go and subscribe, where we go from like, I don't know, something like 1,000 USDT into Ton, into TCAT, into those things. So you can see step by step how we're going to convert USDT, Tether.
Yes.
Yeah,
100%.
So we can do that. Sounds good. Because I think Ton is definitely like all the top 20, top 25 coins are going to do very well, but some are going to outperform indeed others. And it's all about, like you said, market cap and amount of wallets created, liquidity. You showed me the other day how easy it is to send money on Telegram. I was blown away, bro. I had no idea that you could do something like that. So
it's crazy, bro. Like, is now you can just pay all your employees. Like, if you have people that work overseas, you just boom.
Done. Do you know what happened to me? Like, I have to say it now because it's so connected to this. I was on holiday in Bali, right? And someone started to take money off my card, so I blocked it. So I got scammed. The bank refunded me, all good, but they canceled my card. Now they blocked everything. So bear in mind, I don't keep much money in the bank anyway, but whatever money I needed to do my holiday, and I have 2 cards, right? But the thing is, the bank, this is not like you said, you can send money in a click to anyone who has Telegram. Think of my scenario. The bank blocked everything. I can't use it anymore. I have to go into a branch. I literally called this morning and said, hey, you blocked my card. You blocked my account. It's a business account, right? Here in Dubai. And now I have to go to a freaking bank thing in real life and just
Yeah.
talk to someone. And it's going to take me 2 hours. I'm like, oh, Jesus. Whether with
Slow.
Telegram, tap, send, it's the future.
Exactly, bro. And like everybody uses Telegram. It's just like, remember how much would you have valued Facebook if they managed to get that metaverse chain out? It would probably be the most highly valued company on the planet because it was easily, exactly. You would be easy to be able to transact people. People could make coins on their Facebook groups. They could monetize their communities. Instagram would be like the next big thing because you could, set up your subscriptions and everything would be in crypto. They've done that with Ton.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nobody knows about it yet. Right? So it's like I feel like we're at the BNB stage. I'm not too sure if you remember like the BNB degeneracy, what was happening back in like 2020.
I remember.
Yeah.
There is only one thing I don't like about Ton. And by the way, it's not going to impact anything because people don't care. But I don't know if you've seen in the news, I think it was a couple of weeks ago, they said they don't want to say how much token they have. They don't want to disclose
Ooh,
it. So
interesting.
that's really bad.
Your supply.
Exactly. So that's really bad. But it's not gonna matter. It's not going to matter because there is gonna be a portion of people. I mean, look, this is gonna be built on top of Telegram. So that's already super bullish, right? So this is going to do well. But if you look into the tokenomics and in what they are doing, I actually hate the fact that they're saying we're not gonna telling you. Like, look at what you've done. You've shared your wallet address.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So that's the 360 opposite move. They should have said, hey, this thing is going to be like this is how much money we have, this is how much supply we have. By saying we are not telling you guys how much we have, that's a shady move. That's
shady. Yeah, they have to. They have to. The community should pressure them, man. The community should actually just tell them, man. Sometimes
exactly.
it's about the
That's
community.
the only reason why, by the way, I didn't have any, but I'm gonna buy some because, like I said, it's like arguing with Solana and saying Solana is bad because it crashes a lot. It's not. It doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter. People don't care. It's just like there's a small percentage of people. They're probably maxi Bitcoiners. They bitch about it, but it doesn't matter. Grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter. People don't care about self custody. They just want to make money. They just want to find projects. So Tony is going to do well, but like I said, I have to say that's the only thing who annoyed me a lot. But it doesn't matter actually. I think it's not going to stop it. It's not going to block it. So
did you watch the? Speaking about podcasts, did you watch the Tom? I think his name is Pavel Dorov. He got a podcast with Tucker Carlson.
Oh, nice! Wow.
Yeah.
No, I've not seen it. I'd love to have him on my pod. I know we train in the same gym, by the way, in Dubai.
No way!
Yeah.
Wow. So, yeah, he's jacked.
Yeah. I would love to have him on my podcast. So maybe next time I'll go for a workout, I'll bump into say, hey, do you mind to...
Is that what you should say? You should say, hey, man, my friend's got the biggest meme on Telegram. Yeah, it'll be like, yeah, fuck it. I'll get on there.
Yeah.
And my friend... Luke Belmar is the marketing advisor for Ton as well. So there's connections there, bro. The podcast can happen.
Yeah, there is ways indeed. That'd be cool to have him on the podcast. And the first thing I'm going to ask is like, why you decided not to tell us how many tokens you've got?
Yeah.
That would be the first question. But boom,
get the drama.
Get the fire in. And I'm sure he has a beautiful explanation. He seems like a really cool guy. I've seen him at Token 2049 Dubai. He was on stage. Really, really beautiful speech. He is like definitely clever. I mean, I like the guy a lot.
Of course. Well, let's wrap that up there. I know we're late as it is. You've got a lot of things to do, Mr. M. Thank you for your time, guys. I want to say quickly, go ahead and subscribe to Mr. M podcast. I watched the podcast and I'm not subscribed. I was like, what? So
No, but
ma-
do you know what happened? I think last time you show people how to, and you click the button twice.
okay, well, there you go. So
I think
I'm not
that's
going
what
to click
happened.
it this time. What I'm going to do is I'll put my notifications on. But click that button and subscribe.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. Guys, we might be on my channel next week. So if you don't want to miss any of those weekly videos, make sure to subscribe to both. And I think we should do, since you are in Dubai, basically, by the way, we are next door, guys. So Taral is over there. Since you are in Dubai, we should do like a pod on how to buy Ton, how to buy TCAT. So we might find something now and schedule it in and record it, because it'd be cool. Because many people are asking for tutorials, and yeah, let's see.
Yeah,
Let's see what
let's do
happens.
it. Let's do it.
Nice. Thank you for having me, bro. Always a pleasure. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you, everybody. Take care.
Bye bye.